Welcome back to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben and this is my review for Doggone, a new Netflix original movie about a dog, about finding a dog. Is it worth your time? Do you love dog movies? Let me know in the comments below your favorite dog movie ever. Let's jump in. Based on a true story of a father and son who repair their fractured relationship during a forced hike on the Appalachian Trail to find their beloved lost dog. So here's the thing. I've been recovering from pneumonia and an asthma attack that lasted days, a pneumonia which is still ongoing and I'm trying to recover from. Thankfully, I'm on the other end of it. But there's sometimes you need some sort of comfort watching. So with my healthy soup, which I'm still trying to get my wife to make me, and foods that are comfort, I also need comfort watching. And some of those series are like Friends. And then there are dog movies that I love to kind of just grab a duvet around. If my dog is with me at the time, grab him, and then we'll watch Homeward Bound. So when I saw this Netflix dog movie, I thought, okay, I hope it doesn't have the dog dying at the end, but I do love me a dog movie. And then there was Rob Lowe, and I thought, okay, I am down. This movie does exactly what you think it does, and it's based on a true story, so there is an air of caution as you go into this because you're worried whether your heart's going to be broken when watching this. It doesn't outstay its welcome either. It's a fairly short watch at an hour and 35 minutes long. But what was unexpected, that within this movie, trying to find the dog that goes missing, there is I guess an air of urgency because there's a time scale. The dog has something wrong with it, so they have to find the dog within that time, otherwise the dog will die. So you have that intensity with the storyline. It definitely is a straight to DVD Hallmark sort of dog movie, but I think it's elevated somewhat in that the dialogue is still quite cheesy. The score, oh my goodness, is definitely out of those Hallmark movies. The kind of go lucky, happy score in places that's meant to be sort of slapstick comedy. That's what it reminded me of. That doesn't bring me up going, oh, okay, this is better than I think it's going to be. But the story inside that you get between the father and son, what's going on with the actual son, the PTSD that the mother is going through, there's a past story with her and a dog, the father and son broken relationship, the father wanting the son to find his footing in life, the son not knowing what he wants to do in life, and then we have the kind of, I guess, the affirmation of, hey, there's actually some good people in the world when we see everybody encountered with, hey, this dog is missing, and those that are willing to help and how they're willing to help. That filled me with like, oh, okay, humanity, there's some good people in the world still. Awesome. So that was worth watching. And then it gets much deeper and darker than I was expecting. Now, there was one aspect of the story with the darkness that I wasn't quite sure on, because when the resolution comes towards the end, I have known some people that have had this issue, and I know it takes a lot more than just what they were showing, whether this person would even recover to that sort of ability or what they would have to do with the rest of their life. Now, that's just from personal experience of stories that I know, so I don't know. That kind of took me out of it, but because there's a believability there, I was like, really? That they were okay with that? So that's by the by. The darkness within the storyline, I thought, helped elevate the story to a much deeper level. The kid learning about what he needs to be, who he needs to be, the kind of growth of a character, the father and son relationship. I'm going through that with my son at the moment. He's 20-ish and he has a job, but he doesn't really know what he wants to do with his life. And that as a father, you sit back and you go, there's so much. I can't helicopter parent, but I also need to parent. There's a level of parenting that they get right in this movie that I was just really happy to see. At the same time, it's definitely a Hollywood Hallmark movie where people have lots of money to deal with the issue. Their house is nice, their car is nice, they're able to stop work and just go and look for their dog for a couple of weeks. In real life that doesn't really work. You kind of have to carry on with life. So there is an air of Hollywoodness to this, but I don't mind that. I like me a little bit of cheese in these type of movies. I need to feel good at the end of it, and I think after watching this, you will feel better about humanity, better about yourself, and hug your dog. If you've ever had a dog or have a dog at the moment, pets make us feel better about ourselves, and we give them love, and there's a reciprocation there. It's a special bond between animals. So in the comments below, let me know what type of animals or pets you have. If you want to tweet at us, I'll leave our Twitter account. Show us your pictures. I will put one up on our Twitter account so you can have a look of what our pets are at the moment. We have a dog named Stormy and a cat named Loki. We love them to bits. I've had lots of dogs over the years. My father was a guide dogs trainer for the blind. He also trained dogs in the army. So we've had so many dogs growing up. So I'd love to see your dogs on Twitter. Let's see it there. I'm going to give this a solid 3.5 Nicolas Cages out of 5.
And you got one. Congratulations.
It's not brilliant. It doesn't like change the box, but because it has that deeper storyline that I wasn't expecting, it elevates it above some of those standard Hallmark dog movies that we've had. It's not quite up there with Beethoven or Homeward Bound for me, but it's still pretty fun to watch. Thanks so much for watching, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.